Hello, and welcome to Everyday People with the Community Relations Board. I'm your host, Blaine Griffin, Executive Director of the Community Relations Board. Today, our guests are here to talk about outreach to urban professionals, more affectionately known to a lot of us as Outreach to the Hood. Today we have Ronnie Pointer from Horizon Magazine and Playa T, Hollywood in the Hood. Welcome, gentlemen. How you doing today?
Well,
Great.
All right, good. First of all, tell us about yourself and how you outreach to urban professionals in our community. Playa T, I'll start off with you, and then I'll come back to Ronnie.
Well, it's simple, man. We glorify the hood, basically, in all of its glory. We afford the youth in the communities an opportunity to come on a live broadcast and to show their talents and showcase their products, goods, and services. So we afford them things that, everyday people normally don't have access to.
Right. And your show is internet-based.
Yes, sir.
So it's not like primetime TV. It's basically internet-based where a lot of people go on the internet, and that's where they communicate.
Well, Blaine, you got to look at today, majority of people are on the web and on their phone. Mm-hmm. So when you have a business that's web-based and can be captured through the phone, then you're in the door, and that's where we're at. We reach a multitude of people worldwide live at 9 o'clock. So we're not syndicated in the United States. We're worldwide at 9.
So you're going to need to tell me some of your countries, but then also your place, I know my good friend Minister Rowland said that, you guys share a place over on Superior Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a place on Superior Avenue that broadcasts worldwide.
Yes, sir. Right in the heart of in Cleveland, 110th and Superior. Right there, our building stretches from 110th to 111th, and there's several businesses in the building, and it all rotates around Hollywood in the Hood, playatshow.com, at 11017 Superior.
That's right. And you guys definitely reach out to that audience, the heartbeat of the hood. That's why I like to call you guys, because, everybody who reads your magazine listens to the illustrious Miss Pointer, who has all of her articles in there every month. And then everybody, you did a great job with us with the Reentry Resource Fair that we recently had. But tell us about the crowd that you're reaching out to. What are their interests? What piques their interest? How do you get their interest?
I think we turn the masses on to the fact that we give them fresh talent every week. Talent that you may never have ever heard of. And once you get an opportunity to see them and see their talents and hear them speak and how articulated they are and how passionate and how that passion resonates, I think it resonates with the viewers and they can understand that. I mean, that's what they reach out and tell us. Hey, we love the fact that you keep it fresh, you keep it funky, and it's like that,
And that's great to hear, because every movement starts with arts and culture.
Yes, sir.
I mean, even throughout, not just in the African-American community, but throughout society in general, a lot of educational transformation happens through arts and culture. One thing that a lot of people have always told me is said, Blaine, you're fortunate to get all this exposure. I'm not sure if that's always the case, because I ain't always the biggest saint in the world either. But at the same time, it's good to have exposure, especially when you have a passion for your people. So how do you really judge on how you're going to give exposure to the talent players?
Well, if someone haven't come to my attention, if they do, I reach out to them. But if they reach out to us, we basically have them send us a link to their music. They do it over the web. I confer with my guys, and we all check it. I might not like everything, but my guys might like something. So what we do is we generally listen to all of the music and come to a consensus, and then we give them the opportunity to come on the show. We discuss how they can come on the show.
That's great. Hollywood in the hood. Huh?
Pretty much.
But you know what? I also tell people, and I'm a strong believer in party with a purpose. Yes. It's always good to party, but our generation and the impact that we're going to have on society is important. And this crowd that you guys are reaching to is a very unique crowd, because this crowd are our future leaders, So how can we educate this crowd on social, political, and economic issues that are going on in our community, and use venues like yours in order to help them understand how important reentry is, how important economic development is, how important it is to champion our city?
Right. Well, you got to identify with the youth. You got to basically get into their lives and figure out what they like, and that's what we've done. We've tapped into what they like. We have discussions with the youth in the community. They come by the building and check out everything we got going on, because we're a multimedia company also. So once we identify what they want to do, then we try to, patternize ourselves after their vision and help them along.
Cleveland, and I always tell people I'm a biggest fan of Cleveland. I love this city. This is my city, you know. How does Cleveland compare in these kind of opportunities and venues, especially to reach out to young urban professionals and people in the hood, compared to other cities?
Well, there's been a national study that suggests that Clevelanders are the most internet savvy when it comes to web-based searching. So, you know, we're definitely winning when it comes to being on the web. So that's how we relate right there.
How do you get young artists and inspire some of the younger artists and some of the other artists that might have a story to tell or a song to sing involved in your venues?
Well, generally they are attracted just by the fact that they see their friends, you know, involved with the show. So, you know, once they see their friends, then that gives them, a light goes off in their head and gives them optimism that they can do some of the same things. So basically the law of attrition, you know.
Playa T, Hollywood in the Hood, thank you for being with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, our connection to the hood, Playa T. We'll be back with Everyday People.
High winners, cold summers. I hit the block, stay consistent and doing numbers. $1 million dream, stay on my hustle. I hit the block, stay consistent, stay on my hustle.